What's good, YouTube? Andre here with Dmgaming Network, Dmgaming himself, y'all. So today I want to talk about how to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot so that you can get the most out of the game and enjoy it. So y'all stay tuned for that. But before we get into the video, y'all know we got to follow us on these social media platforms. PlayStation ID, DMGaming5, Twitter at DMGaming5, Twitch at DMGaming06, Instagram at the_DM_network. And also on Facebook, we have a page at DMGaming06. Also, click that subscribe button if you haven't, and click the bell icon, bro. We upload every day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day, just depends on what information rolls out. Join at over 9,000 Hype Squad, and man, enjoy it. Enjoy the community. Become a part of it. So I want to talk about, of course, the first of all, Jump Force came out. Comes out on the 21st, which I think it should come out is the 20th for us at some point. 21st over in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. But I've already seen some screenshots. There are going to be some screenshots that are leaked for that, so be on the lookout for that. DBZ Anto, I believe, did a video. Only reason I didn't use them or put them here is because those screenshots are extremely bad quality. But one screenshot that stood out in particular was one with Gohan, Krillin, and Dende against Dodoria. But it was a cutscene. You could look at it until it was a cutscene. But that could very well be proof that there are other playable characters at particular times. I have to put that in there during the story. I don't see how this game would work if you couldn't play with it. But I have to digress. But be on the lookout for that, y'all. I'm pretty sure videos are going to be dropping of that. If I get some better quality images, then I'll definitely show a video with those in there. But the video that DBZ Anto used with the images that he used, they were very, very poor quality, and it's just not worth the time to put them in there. So today, I do want to go into how to play Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It's meant to be played like first of all, it's an RPG. We know that. It's not meant to be played like the other Dragon Ball games where you just go from one boss to another. The reason why is because, well, it's an RPG. The game is designed and built around you living as Goku. You have to eat. You have to train. You're definitely going to have to train. The reason why I bring that up is because the producer said in an interview with Kotaku that the bosses are purposely made. Basically, he said the bosses are what's the word I'm looking for? Purposely made to be overpowered or stronger than Goku. So you're purposely put at a disadvantage against these bosses so that it reflects what was reflected in the anime. Unlike other Dragon Ball games where you go into the boss fight and it's just a matter of skill. You're balanced. You're on the same page. The only difference between you and the boss is that the boss has more health. Well, that's not going to be the case in this game. The boss is going to actually be stronger than you in most instances. Now, this is where I raise a question. And my question is, if the bosses are made to be stronger than you, what's the limit on my training? You see what I'm saying? That's the biggest deal to me, because part of me is like, yeah, I want to train my butt off and get as strong as I want and can. And if I'm just stronger than the boss, I'm just stronger than the boss. But from what it sounds like is no matter what boss fight you're going to go into, you're going to be at a disadvantage. And so my reason around that, or my way around that, would be that the bosses have adaptive AI in a sense, to where no matter how strong you are, the game automatically raises the boss's level. I hope, fingers crossed, praying that that's the case, because otherwise that tells me that the bosses, that training, you won't be able to just get as strong as you want, and that bothers me. But with it being an RPG, I don't see that being the case, because RPGs don't put a limit on your strength. They do to a certain extent, but most of the time RPGs, I mean, you could just get as strong as you want. And with a game like this representing Dragon Ball, y'all, these are the questions that if I was in front of the producers and the developers, that I would ask. I have no clue. I mean, sometimes I wonder, the people who sit in front of these guys and talk to them about this game, are they just doing it for publicity because they're reporters, journalists, or whatever? Are they really truly gamers? Because if I'm sitting in front of them, I'm asking them, how is training going to be in this game? Why has nobody asked that? It's a Dragon Ball game. Goku trains all the time. He is literally absent in Gohan's life because he's off training most of the time, and Gohan couldn't go because he had to study. He's either eating, training, or fighting. I mean, why is nobody asking that question? You see what I'm saying? So that's definitely something that I want to explore and ask, and definitely something that I want to see. So I'm sorry, I had to get my charger, man. I don't edit these videos, man. They all live. You get what's real. I feel like you editing your videos, you only putting what you think people want to hear instead of being real. But anyway, I have to digress. So that's one question that I would ask about the training. The other one is, like we said yesterday, about the Dragon Balls. And then two are kind of like the adaptive AI and stuff like that. But the reason I'm talking about how to play this game, and I say play it like you will in real life, like if you was in the Dragon Ball universe, because that's what they want to do, is immerse you into that, then training is essential. Training is extremely essential. So your power level, how can you affect your power level? How can you bring your power level up? Does it increase? Nobody even asks about power levels. What is wrong with these people? Bandai, can I get an interview? I'm gonna holler at CC2 and see if I can get an interview, because I'm gonna ask. I got some questions I got to ask. About power levels, about training, about the Dragon Balls, about these are the things that I want to know because they're important. If we are to be immersed in this game and play it like we're living as Goku, Goku trained more than anything else. Name something that Goku did more than train? Don't worry, I'll wait. No, I won't, because I don't have time to wait that long, because you can't name anything. Him and Vegeta, that's all they spent their time doing is training. Yet nobody's asking those questions. Nobody's talking about it. How will training affect this game? Can I get stronger than Raditz? Can I train and reach a level to where Raditz isn't difficult? Because if you look there, Raditz is a level 5. But here's the thing. Piccolo was a level 5. Goku was a level 5. Here's what I like about this. Even though Raditz was a level 5 in the mission, when Goku reached level 5, he still wasn't as strong as Raditz. So maybe the game is set up in a way to where, yeah, you can get to like level 9 or 10 before you ever fight Raditz, but you still won't be strong enough to just like body Raditz. You see what I'm saying? I wonder, man. I really, really wonder. He's either level 5 or level 6. I can't see that because it's zoomed out a little bit too much. But man, I digress. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game, y'all. And like I said, we are definitely gonna stream this game. And I'm just warning y'all, giving y'all a heads up that when I'm playing this game, don't be mad if it's 3 days in and I still haven't fought Raditz. It just depends on the way that the game is structured, because if I can train and get as strong as I want to, then guess what? I'm going to train and get as strong as I want to. I may train for 2 or 3 days, just going around doing side quests and training. Who knows? If there's no limit to it, that's how I want to see what this game is going to be structured about. Because one thing that they do talk about with the game, whenever you read about it, like on GameStop and places like that, is that training. They mention eating and they mention training. You see? So when you get this game, y'all, I implore you to get into the game and play it. Don't just go straight to the boss, because you're probably going to lose anyway because you're going to be too weak. But definitely get into the game. Pace yourself. Take your time with it. Don't rush it. Yeah, are there going to be people that's going to speed through to the end and oh, this is the boss fight? I'm going to tell you one thing. My eyes are going to be closed if I see any YouTube video, any post or anything saying this is the final boss fight, this and that. I'm going to tell y'all, the best way to play this game and enjoy it is to turn off spoiler alert. Man, anything that you see on this game about spoilers, do not pay attention to it. because this is something that I feel like the internet is a blessing and a curse. YouTube is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because we're able to gain access to so much information, but that's a curse also because in video games, you get to see everything about this game, and your opinion is kind of influenced about the game about what you see. Because and you never, you may see it and be like, I don't like that. But that video may not done any justice in representing that particular game, yet because of what you saw, you're influenced by it and you don't play it. I did this with God of War. Before God of War came out, the newest one, I didn't watch any videos about it. I didn't watch any gameplay about it or anything. All I seen was the release trailer for it. That was it. I enjoyed that game so much. It felt so much better to go into that game blind than rather, going into it kind of knowing what to expect on certain missions. And I know with this game it's a little bit too late. We already seen a little bit of gameplay. And I'm not going to lie to you. When they release more gameplay, I'm going to watch it. But I'm going to watch their gameplay because I know they're not going to release gameplay showing me everything about the game in a sense, or the final boss and this and that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to get the most out of this game, how to play this game, play the game like you would live in the anime. Train, eat, do side quests, go on adventures, man. They didn't just fight all the freaking time. Explore this game, because if you hop in this game and just go from boss to boss, you're going to have a bad experience. I'm very interested to see the people who are going to review these games, because a lot of times people get those review copies 2 weeks before the game comes out, and so they have to speed rush through the game. Some of them don't even finish it. Some of them speed rush and finish it, and then they put out these half-arse reviews because they didn't even get the full experience of the game, because it's impossible to in the time frame that they had it. So y'all, you have to take your time with this game. You have to play it. For those of y'all who've never played RPGs are a role-playing game. It's meant for you to be immersed in that particular character and environment. So the best way to play it is to take your time, do the side quests. There's lore and things involved in the side quests that add to the story. Go fishing. You're gonna have to fish, guys, because you're gonna have to eat. I don't understand how people have a problem with Goku hunting. Goku did hunt. They just didn't show it a lot in the anime, but the man had to eat. As much as he ate, somebody had to hunt, and it wasn't Chi-Chi. So go hunt, go fish. Eating is going to increase your stats and stuff like that anyway. There's going to be a big disparity between the players like myself who are going to take their time with the game and players that are going to rush through the game. I guarantee you my experience is going to be a lot better because I'm going to see everything that this game has to offer. This is all I got for right now, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.